Hello everybody, this is Tonic and welcome to another episode of Leviathan, the last day of the decade. And you're watching it on Guy Fawkes Bang Bang Gaming. Last time, we explored Oliver's room. We learned a little bit about the tree and the powers it gives Oliver, like reading minds. And now we have woken, and it is morning, and now it's time for a new day. So let's go and see what happens. Oliver opens his eyes and stretches out on the bed. Morning already? Master, get up! Your guardian sent me to wake you. What? The guardian can see Edna? What? Since when do you run errands for him? Don't talk like that, my sweetie. You know I'm a good demon. I'll only serve you. Get dressed, sweetie. We don't have much time. By the way, you promised to tell me about yesterday's investigation. I just can't wait, Master. No, Edna. You said yourself that I don't have much time. You're right. I don't have much time at all. What can be easier and worse than tricking an old woman? You should be ashamed, my sweetie. Why is she so interested in what happened? Edna, I'm ready. Have a good day, you little liar. Oh, Edna not pleased. Oliver leaves the room. Mr. Orvood is here. What's up, Mr. Kristian Orvood? Good morning, my boy. How did you sleep? Not bad, Kristian. And you? I didn't sleep very well last night, Oliver. Damn insomnia. Today, as usual, Weston will take me to the bank and then drop you off at the academy. Alright, here we go. We're moving. It's a pity that we did not have time to have breakfast together. Over warm morning coffee, even our conversations become warmer. Smiling friendly. Alright, now imagine he would be like, wink, ding. A little wink at you. Alright, what to do? Let's see. We can look out the windows. And we can talk to Kristian again. Let's look out the windows. Outside the carriage window, Kroistam's suburbs can be seen as you pass them by on your way home. Do nothing. Oliver looks away from the window. Alright, let's look at this one. Outside, do nothing. Okay. So it does the same thing on both sides. So let's talk to Kristian. What's up, Kristian? What? Asking about his insomnia. You said you had insomnia. Yeah, the whole night I was remembering the past. He looks out the window. There are so many thoughts that creep into my head at midnight, and I kept sitting in my office. It was raining outside, and the lamp burned in my room as if it was a circle that protected me. Protected? Yes, from the most terrible memories anyone can have. I always feel that people from my past, dead people, are walking around my desk and looking at me, and only a bright light can keep me from seeing them. Last night I was especially uncomfortable. My dead father appeared, and grandmother. They were whispering excitedly and were unhappy with me. And Monty the First was sitting near the door. He was tied up and looking. Kristian? Who is Monty the First? Monty? Didn't I tell you? Strange. Monty the First was my dog, Oliver. Let's learn about Oliver. Let's learn about the dog. Why not? Tell me about him. I was 6 years old, Oliver. Do you know what happens to a 6-year-old boy who has no friends and is terribly lonely? What's a dog? My father was fed up with my begging. He quickly got tired of it. One morning he gave me a small white puppy. He didn't even wake me. He put it in a box in front of my door and left. I called the puppy Monty the First. I thought it an appropriate name. Now I think it was a bit pretentious. They should have never trusted me with a dog. I was a boy. Could I train it or teach it? My parents could have taught it, but they were totally indifferent to me. My father was always out on business with other great families. He traveled and was never home. My mother never loved me. She had Bram and was proud of him. Bram? Bram is my older brother. Poor Monty. To tell you the truth, I spoiled him. It's bad to give a dog treats and let him sleep with you in the same bed. They were simple rules, but I did not follow them. You see, neither my mother or father taught me. They only prohibited me from doing things. They probably thought that restrictions were a good replacement for a good upbringing. I became attached to Monty strongly. I didn't want to punish him or come up with stupid rules. In the end, I didn't care if he chewed up my old toys or tore up the carpet. I thought it was fun. I wanted my mother to come into the room and see what happened to all my puppets and the rug. I wanted to see her face at such a moment. But she never came in, not even once. And Father? He left in October and returned 2 years later. He didn't care about the rug. He knew he had a lot of money. You know, I tried to train Monty, but I couldn't. I couldn't be strict enough, and Monty misbehaved too much. Once he ran off into the woods, I forced our servants to find him. All the servants kept running around. The butler put me on a horse. I held onto his cloak. I yelled, "Monty, Monty!" It was scary, Oliver. It was the first time I rode a horse. I had a silk pouch with marzipan. We rode the whole night and I threw candy on the ground. I thought that Monty would find us quickly. In the morning we returned home. Monty was sleeping on my bed, all messy and wet. I was so happy that he was alive. If I knew what was about to happen, perhaps even then I was sorry he didn't run away. And what happened? When my father returned from his expedition, Monty turned 2 years old. There was a big celebration and our whole family gathered together. Even my damn brother came. The war had ended and Bram had decided to come home. Kristian smirked squeamishly. War, I thought. We try not to talk about wars, Oliver. In Zankar, there was a rebellion. The council sent a punitive expedition. Bram went there a lieutenant and returned a captain. He was covered in medals and honors. He always drank but was never drunk. He would sit at the table next to our father. He was on the right. I was on the left. That evening, all the guests only noticed Bram. He told horrible stories, Oliver. Everyone listened. They were spellbound. His dog was laying down behind him. It was a big black dog that was blind in one eye. Bram always looked at it. We would talk and glance over at it. He said how the dog could find rebels hiding in basements by smelling them. Bram and his team would boil water in pots and pour it down basement windows. My brother said that the dog was worth more than a dozen soldiers. He said that it helped him advance his career and become a commander. Then Father... Kristian is silent for a moment, collecting his thoughts. Father told me, Kristian, bring Bram your dog. It was a bad idea, but I was scared to disobey him, so I called Monty. That's exactly what he was waiting for. Monty flew into the hall and started licking me. Our guests laughed. Then he ran up to Father, dug his paws into his chest, and started licking him. Father fought back, but in the end, Monty threw him onto the floor. When he started to eat the food from the table and climb on the tablecloth with his dirty paws, the guests stopped laughing. Closing his eyes, I was barely able to grab him by the collar and lead him to the door. When I got back, everyone was silent. Bram said, White guards make wonderful assassins. You spoiled a wonderful dog, Kristian. You ruined him. I'll never forget what Father said. Bram, stop. A dog is just like its master. It takes on his qualities, whether good or bad. It's a reflection of him. I couldn't bear that. I ran out of the room. Father said something, but I didn't hear it. Monty was sitting in my room. When he saw me, he wagged his tail and started to lick me. Even when I sat on him and pulled his collar up with both hands, Monty didn't resist. He thought that I was playing with him, and he probably believed that I wouldn't do anything bad to him. I never hurt him before. When he started to choke, he laid his head on the floor and whined, but I kept pulling and pulling. Kristian stops and looks into space. Kristian, you're a sorry dude, man. I wanted to destroy him. I remember the shame, the burning shame, and the hurtful, bitter words of my father. I wanted to forget those 2 years forever. That evening, the night in the forest, the candy I stole from the kitchen for Monty. I wanted to forget the white puppy that squeaked funny when he tossed and turned in his basket. At first I thought I would burn his body in the fireplace, but I couldn't even lift him. He was too heavy. I couldn't even skin him. I cut his hair with Mother's scissors and threw it into the fire. I sat there all night. Kristian thinks deeply as if remembering something. Ooh, I got an achievement unlocked and then I choked him. That was pretty jacked up. He choked his dog to death. It's pretty sad. We are here, my boy. I think I should remind you that our agreement doesn't mean anything, but nevertheless, be home. No later than 9. Haha, that will obey that rule, Kristian, but thanks for telling us. I know, Kristian. Alright then, I'm going. Studies and knowledge await you. I, on the other hand, can expect a mountain of papers and contracts to be on my desk about a rundown garment factory. Can you believe that they want me to lend them 200,000? But I'm sure that the money won't help. My late father said that you need to be able to make heads roll. He wasn't talking about real heads, of course. I'm afraid that I'll need to make a few heads roll at once today. It's difficult to solve financial problems. Yes, Kristian, about financial problems. Oh yes, of course, your allowance, right. Although, wait. A little bird told me that you wanted to help an old jeweler. You learned about that? Oliver, your position demands that you take public opinion seriously. Should a noble serve a mudblood old man, what do you think, Oliver? If you're so independent that you can earn money through common labor, then you should surely have some coins for urgent things. Let that be a lesson to you. Today I won't give you any money. Kristian, don't you dare talk back. And don't be late. Class is starting. Hurry up. Be a good boy. Till evening, my light. Till evening. Till evening, Kristian. Kristian gets out of the carriage. Ooh, he left, is that a dog collar? What was that? A collar? We don't have a dog? Why? Why would my guardian suddenly need a collar? Oh, we're taking that. Oliver takes the collar and hides it in his bag. That's probably the collar he used to kill the dog, right? That's crazy. The carriage goes down the street through a large park. In the distance, you can see the silhouette of the academy behind the rooftops. Take a nap. Oliver takes a nap, leaning back on the seat. I thought we were supposed to see the tree when we fell asleep. We didn't that time. Looks like I'm here. Oliver gets out of the carriage. Oh, there's that girl again with the book. Okay, Oliver. Good morning, Casanova. Uh-oh, she wants me. Dorina, don't even start. Why not? It was actually pretty funny. Sorry for yesterday. I was probably a little bit rude when I rejected your invitation. It's okay. Really? I'm glad you're not angry. Want to hear the latest news. What is it? Well, we have some new classmates. A fat girl with big tits. Tits? That's not nice, Dorina. It's true. Well, almost true. She's not fat, but she has huge boobs and a big ass, too. Oh, I just noticed that thing staring at me right there. Oh my god. Scared me. That's so she doesn't fall down head first when she walks. But if she did fall, it wouldn't make her face any uglier. I have a feeling that Dorina has already argued with her before. All the girls are talking about the new boy in the hall. Honestly, my curiosity is killing me. I really would like to look at him for even just a second. I heard that he's very... I couldn't catch that part. It's like you've never seen a handsome boy before. You seem upset. Or am I mistaken? That bitch doesn't know how to dress. Who would come in such a tacky sweater to the academy? Suddenly, Oliver notices the dark figure watching them suspiciously from under the tree. Dorina, someone is following us. Following? Where is he? Oliver, tell me where he is. He's over there. Behind the tree. Looks like we scared him off. I don't see anybody. I don't think that's very funny, Oliver. That is not funny. It's not funny, Bertrand. Don't get upset. I really saw someone behind the tree. Really? I thought it was just my imagination. Imagination. Yeah, yesterday I saw a woman in a hoodie. She followed me all the way home. Who do you think it is? Thoughtfully. I have no idea. Thoughtfully. Whoever it was, I don't like it. Oliver, I'll wait for you in class. Dorina leaves and goes into the academy, discreetly looking around. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff. Alright, well, this will be a good place to end this episode. Very interesting dealings with Kristian there. He is a dog killer. What a jerk. And it looks like we have a mysterious person following us around. So, we will discover more about that when we come back for the next episode. My name is Tonic. You are watching this on Guy Fox Bang Bang Gaming. Please comment, subscribe, give it a like, and we'll see you next time.